If you're a high income earner and still feel overwhelmed, you're solving the wrong problem. Most high income earners assume the solution is more. More income, one more promotion, a higher net worth. I'm Michelle Kopp, CPA and financial coach here at Verde Capital Management, and today I'm sharing our move to Guatemala, not as a travel story, but as a case study so you can see how you can change the variables of your own life and finally buy back your time. We didn't move out of the country to save money. We moved because life felt heavier than we wanted it to. A lot of times we think a 20% raise or a new promotion will buy us more breathing room. But when you're a high income earner and still feel underwater, the problem isn't always your income. The problem may be your structure. A little over a year ago, my family and I were living a normal suburban life in Missouri. Both my husband and I were working full time and nothing was really wrong, but everything felt very full. Weekdays were packed, weekends were spent catching up. We weren't unhappy, we were just tired of maintaining it all. And it felt like a lot. So we decided to look at our life as a series of variables that could be changed. And with my husband wanting to change careers and my income being at its cap, more income wasn't really an option. We also didn't want to downgrade our lifestyle since we were happy with how we were living. So what else could change? For our family, the change was picking up our life and moving to Coban, Guatemala. Now, I want to be clear, this isn't a suggestion that everyone should move abroad. It's an example of what happens when the status quo is no longer working and you look for a different way. And for you, that might be even in your own backyard. Here are the 3 pillars that made this structural shift possible for us. Context. I never thought I would live in Guatemala, but in this season of our life with our young family and my career, it just made sense. I'm Guatemalan and my mom is actually from Coban, which is one of the 4 largest cities in Guatemala. We have family here, we visited many times, we were actually married here 10 years ago, and we already spoke some Spanish. That context mattered. The move worked because we were very intentional and we knew más o menos what we were getting into. My parents also joined us here and we were able to see that this works for not just young families, but also those approaching or in retirement. So if you're wondering what an expat looks like in retirement, this video is for you too. Pillar number 2, geographic arbitrage. One of the main reasons why this works is because I kept my US-based income. So even though our income dropped because my husband quit his full-time job, our purchasing power went up. That distinction matters, and it's something that anybody that is looking into a move like this has to be honest about. On a local income, this would be a completely different conversation. Number 3, the support system. In Missouri, one workday ended at 5, and then another workday started as soon as the kids went down. Laundry, food, cleaning. Just like all parents know, it's basically like a second job. Here in Guatemala, that work still exists. It's just not all on us anymore. We have help. Now, when I'm done with work, I'm done. We have family time now that we never would have had in our previous life. What this journey taught me is that feeling overwhelmed isn't a math problem. It's a maintenance problem. Sometimes the pressure doesn't come from your bank account. It comes from what your life demands of you every single day. For us, changing our structure provided us a return that earning more income never could. While this specific path isn't for everyone, the principle still is. If you can't earn your way out of overwhelm, you have to structure your way out. In my next video, I'm going to show you the actual line-by-line budget of what changed when we moved. The real numbers, real savings, and the real trade-offs. I want to show you the possibility of what shifts when structure changes. I'll see you there.